Now, when the Queen died last week, more than 600 royal warrants expired. They're given to companies approved and closely associated with the royal family. The Royal Warrant Association says with the passing of a reigning sovereign, these businesses must now reapply for them. Now, it is quite literally the stamp of royal approval. The Queen's royal arms on packaging or websites shows the products that are regularly supplied to royal households. Now, many of the products affiliated with the late monarch are very high end. They include the likes of luxury retail store Fortnum & Mason's, Twinings Tea and Barbour Clothing. The Royal Warrant is a sales boom for companies that are afforded it. Brand Finances estimates that a royal warrant can boost brands like their revenues by as much as 10%. But it's not just high-end products getting the seal of royal approval. As we see here, we've got popular household items like Kellogg's cereal, Heinz sauces and Marmite are also grace and favour products. Queen Elizabeth II granted some 686 royal warrants during her reign. The new King and Queen Consort now have the power to award a warrant, but it remains to be seen which type of companies will be bestowed with the honour. Now, earlier I spoke to David Haigh, CEO of Brand Finances, and I asked him about the concept behind royal warrants.
Well, the concept behind the royal warrant is that the separate royal households, and there are several royal households, there's Buckingham Palace, there's Windsor, there's Balmoral, and then Prince Charles, now King Charles III, at Clarence House. Now, each one of those has a requirement for various goods and services, and when they select people to provide those goods and services, they acknowledge that they are good enough to be provided to the monarch or the heir to the throne by allowing them to use the monarch's coat of arms on their packaging, on their shops, in order to say, we think this is a very good product and we are using it.
Now, David, of course, with the passing of the late Queen, as we've heard, a lot of these royal warrants will be expiring, and some of the brands that has them are going to have to apply for new ones. How difficult is it to obtain a royal warrant?
Well, it's very hard to obtain a royal warrant because the provider of the goods has to demonstrate that they have been supplying those goods for at least 5 years continuously. They then have to apply to the Lord Chamberlain, who looks after the Queen's finances and business affairs, to say, I've been providing these services for 5 years. I would like, if I may, have a royal warrant to acknowledge that. And the palace then thoroughly investigates the applicant. They go and check that they're filing their accounts, that they're paying their tax, that they are adhering to all sorts of social responsible policies, that the goods are of a high quality, etc., etc. There are many checks. And when they've checked it all through, if they are happy and if the provider has been providing the goods for 5 years, then they are granted a royal warrant.
Gosh, so it's quite a process then to obtain one of these, and even if you go through that entire process, you won't necessarily get one. But there's certainly, without doubt, a cost benefit to getting a royal warrant. How lucrative is it for brands?
Well, one of the things you ought to be aware of is that there are 800 organisations that provide services that qualify for a royal warrant. Everything from British Gas, which provides the gas to the palaces, to Weetabix, breakfast cereal that feeds the servants, through to Lafroig whiskey, which Prince Charles, now King Charles, drinks after a hard day doing his business. And so some are very luxurious products and some are down-to-earth products. So the benefit that they get depends on the nature of the product, but all get a significant benefit. Luxury products get a substantial benefit, and it can add 20 to 30% to the price. They get a lot more trade as a result because other people want to use products that the royal family are using, whereas other ones like British Gas or very simple products, all it says is it's a stamp of quality. They must be high quality if they're being provided to the palace. So they all get a benefit, but it varies by type of product.